You are now locked into the Live with Brandon Blakeney podcast. Here is your host, Brandon Blakeney.
So in game number one, it was a matchup of two Titans in the ACC right now. Undefeated, number 3 ranked NC State on the road in the trenches of Blacksburg, Virginia to take on those Hokies who were tough. We're talking about a returning Final Four team who has one of the best 1-2 punches in the nation. And this game went absolutely down to the wire. It felt like NC State was in complete control until Virginia Tech went on that 14-2 run late in the third. Like, it really felt like this game was getting out of reach. NC State had the momentum, you know what I'm saying? They had just control of this game. They were making shots. They were getting whatever they wanted to in the first 3 quarters. When you look at the contest, this was a hard-fought, very physical contest with a lot of points in the paint. And you see Virginia Tech shot slightly better from 2-point range. But honestly, man, it was the run at the end. You know what I'm saying? Both teams were pretty evenly matched. 37 rebounds. NC State won the rebounding battle. Unfortunately, 13 turnovers cost them. 13 turnovers cost them. They went cold late. And it cost them their first loss of the season, first loss in conference play as well. 13 turnovers, can't have it. Got to clean that up. Looking at it, man, Sanaya Rivers continues to have an exceptional season. She had the go-ahead bucket with like 3-4 seconds left. It looked like they were taking this one home on the road against a pesky Virginia Tech team, but it did not go the way that they planned. But I'm not going to lie, this is a learning experience for NC State, man. This is still a very talented basketball team. They just had no answers for Liz KITLEY. It's crazy, man, because they just did not get the play out of their team that they typically do, especially their bigs. It was a quiet night for Mimi Collins, who's been a double-figure scorer for them this season, only 9 points and 5 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Freshman Zoe Brooks played a lot of minutes in this contest, and she stuffed the stat sheet. 8 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. She came up with some big buckets for them late as well, man, to really keep them in this contest. But Madison Hayes, the 6-foot senior who's having a career year, came up lighting it up. She's shooting over like 45% from 3. She had a big game, team high, 21 points. Whenever they need a bucket, that is who answered the call. Virginia Tech really didn't have an answer for her. And to be honest with y'all, man, we talk about the Virginia Tech 1-2 punch. Georgia AMOORE has been sensational. She had a slow start in this one, but really picked it up. Her and Liz KITLEY combined for 48 points. 48 out of the 63, man. Like, this is just... These two seniors are carrying this squad. KITLEY, 12 rebounds as well. She was dominant in the post. The NC State bigs just did not have an answer for her all the way up until that last shot where she put the dagger in them for the win. And, hey, that's how the cookie crumbles. But I think these teams could be seeing each other again, potentially in the, obviously, you know, these are two of the best teams in the ACC. You know what I'm saying? So, obviously, they match up again. It could go the other way. NC State was the road team. But this is a huge win. This is the 7th win for Virginia Tech. They lost to Iowa. We saw them lose to LSU, got their doors blown off a little bit. And ever since that loss, they have been rolling. Now, they need the supporting cast to step up and make some shots. But AMOORE and KITLEY, sheesh, they are dominant. If they can continue to carry this team, they will be able to follow this two-headed monster maybe to the promised land. Who knows?